Hello, welcome to this slow English practice. In this video, you will practice English with me. You will work on your listening skill and also learn new vocabulary that you can actually use in real life. For this, I will speak slowly and clearly so you can start getting used to, getting accustomed to English words and sounds. Let's begin. Let me tell you a little bit about where I live. I live in Colombia. Colombia is a country in South America. And in Colombia, I live in a city called Medellin. Medellin is a beautiful city surrounded by mountains and nature. Actually, everywhere in Colombia is like that, surrounded by mountains and nature. The weather here is always nice. People call it the city of the eternal spring because it never gets too hot and too cold. I feel lucky to live here. I live in an apartment. My apartment is on the second floor, and honestly, that is just all right for me because I am afraid of heights. I wouldn't like to live on a 10th floor or on a 13th floor. I really like spending time at home. I usually like being in the kitchen, cooking my meals. I usually spend a lot of hours in the living room because in the living room I have my workplace. What about you? Where do you live? What city and what country? Do you live in a house or in an apartment? And if it is an apartment, is it on the first floor, the second floor, the third floor, the fourth floor? Is it on the fifth floor? Let me know your answer in the comments. My birthday is in May. Specifically, it is on May 14th. This year, my birthday fell on a Thursday, and I was born in 1995. My mother's birthday is in August. On August 29th. This year, my mother's birthday will be on a Saturday, which is perfect because I can visit her because I don't work on weekends. Well, I actually do, but I don't teach English classes on weekends. What about you? When is your birthday? What month were you born? In spring, in summer, in winter, or in autumn? Autumn is also called fall. What time were you born? My mother told me that I was born around 10 a.m. And what about you? Were you born in the morning? In the afternoon? At night? What time? My holidays are in December. In December, I usually visit my family, or when I have the opportunity, I sometimes go to the beach. I love the food you can eat when you are on the beach. It is called seafood. Seafood. Do you like seafood? In general, I have a very good time on my vacations. I work online. I teach English every day at Idiomas OCW Academy. It is something I genuinely enjoy, connecting with students and helping them feeling more confident in the language. I spend a lot of hours on my computer because of this. And outside of work, I also spend a lot of time on my phone editing short videos to post on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. And I think a lot of people are in the same situation. We live a big part of our lives online on the social media. We share photos on Instagram. We watch videos on YouTube. We read news on our phones. We are on our screens almost all day. And that is fine up to a point. I think we also need to be careful because spending much time on social media can affect our mental health. Mental health is how you feel in your mind, your emotions, your stress levels, how happy or anxious you feel. In the morning, I feel most creative. It is when I like to write, to think, to plan my content, and also to teach my classes. At noon, that is 12 o'clock, I usually stop and eat my lunch. It is hard to concentrate if you haven't eaten anything. In the afternoon, I get back to work, and at bedtime around 10 p.m., At night, I try to watch videos or listen to podcasts about personal growth. On weekends, on Saturday and Sundays, I give myself permission to slow down. For example, maybe I have lunch at 2 p.m. instead of at noon. Maybe I stay up until late and watch a good movie on the TV. On weekends, rest is my priority. I also work making videos. For example, today is Sunday, but I also try to rest and do things I do not do in the week on weekdays. And that is everything for today. We talked about many things, and through all of that, you were practicing English without even noticing. That is exactly what I love about this. Thank you so much for listening and for practicing English with me today. If this video was helpful for you, share it with another person who is learning English. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself.